the Casuals.
Welcome.
A new sports podcast that we're going for. The goal here is we're casuals. We're casual fans. We're not trying to be, Kirk Herbstreit or somebody like that. We're not trying to be these guys that come out and give you crazy cool takes and get into the details and the numbers. I got numbers because I'm fun like that. We just want it to be something that people can watch, people can listen to.
It's the big thing. We relate to you guys.
Exactly. We're going to start off talking about football. That's going to be the main focus of this podcast. We're going to mention some other stuff, little stuff. Here's a little baseball story. Here's a little random story about basketball or football or something like that. But we're mainly going to focus on football early on.
Yep.
Just because it's fun to talk about. Let's not deny it.
It's also football season.
Yeah.
We all love football.
Season. Can't deny it. So I'm Michael Foltz. And
Carson Mueller.
There we go.
The one and only.
So this is The Casuals presented by MF Media.
Mueller Foltz.
Get that?
In case you didn't get it. Yeah.
First of all, let's go ahead and start off. I have two disclaimers as a college athlete. First, none of the advice we give is intended for gambling use.
No.
We're going to talk a ton about fantasy football. That's going to be huge for us.
Yeah.
When we talk about it, it's casual fantasy football. We're intending you to go play in a league with your buddies,
family leagues,
and not use any money. Second, anytime I mention my own fantasy football team, I will not be talking about a gambling league by any means. Like I just said, we're looking for you guys to play casual. We're playing casual as well.
Right.
Every league that I'm involved in is zero money, zero gambling going on. It is literally just me and a couple buddies throwing some teams together, bragging rights at the end. Maybe a Waffle House challenge.
Maybe a forfeit. Maybe a trophy.
Maybe that'll hit the YouTube in the future.
Maybe a plaque.
A couple months ahead. We're thinking a couple months ahead. So let's roll right into it.
Let's go.
Let's start with the biggest news. It is Monday, August 30th. And let's go ahead and let's talk about what just happened yesterday.
Let's talk about how you can't ever think the Paul brothers are going to lose. You just can't.
Yeah, you can't because it's scripted.
No. You know what? We can get into that because it was a little sus, right? So Jake Paul is from Cleveland.
His shit.
He did.
Rocked his shit.
There's a reason why.
And then
there's ropes there. There's a reason why there's ropes there.
No. I'm not saying about the ropes. I'm saying he rocks him into the ropes and then doesn't go for another strike. He lets him get back up.
So you think that part is scripted?
Oh my God, yeah. I think they were meant to fight, but in the end it was like Woodley can't win. Put up a good fight, make it cool. No. Woodley can't win.
That doesn't make any sense.
He landed that hard. And then
he wanted it just as much as Jake did.
He could have finished it right then and there. And now they got rematch value all day.
No,
but
so
on a real, no. If we're going off the fight we just watched last night, yes, Logan Paul won. I'm not going to deny it.
Jake. Let's not get him confused.
Whatever.
Jake Paul.
Whichever one fought last night won.
He dominated the fight, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
he fought well. I'm not going to.
Another thing that I saw. So he's from Cleveland. The fight was in Cleveland, and 2 out of the 3 judges were also from Ohio. And I think it was a split decision. I think only one judge gave their vote.
I think it was one from,
and it had to have been
not from Ohio.
Not from Ohio.
I mean,
I didn't look into it too much, but
we're sitting here and we're making predictions and stuff, and that's we're staring right in the face. But it happened. I'm pretty sure Tyron Woodley did in fact get the tattoo. Not 100% confirmed on that, but
I want to look into that.
Hopefully he did.
I want to look into that.
I'd love to see that tattoo.
It was actually it was in the contract.
Of their loser had to get the tattoo.
Yeah, it was in the contract.
Yeah.
So there was no running from it. You know what I mean?
I'm excited to see what just happened. The next story before we head towards football and focus on football for the rest of the podcast. Javy Baez and the New York Mets are a dumpster fire.
Yeah, they're in shambles right now with their fans.
They led the division coming into August. They're now 8 games back, I want to say, in this moment. Maybe 8 games back from first place. The Phillies and the Braves have overtaken them. And they're just playing horrible baseball right now. And their response.
They just beat the Nats, didn't they? Obviously, not much of an
That's
accomplishment.
That doesn't make them playing good baseball. But the biggest thing for me is what Javy Baez just said in his interview the other day. That they are giving thumbs down when they
win,
hit a single, hit a double, do
when
something
they have
successful.
Right.
When they have success, they're booing the fans.
Correct.
And I have 2 takes on this. One,
I have 1 take.
That's just one is it's messed up.
The whole thing's messed up.
Yeah, it's tough.
But
because you feel bad for the players that they're at that state in the season where they're struggling, they can't find a groove, and they hate their fan. Like the fans are showing so much hate that they hate them back. But
yeah, that's the tough part. But I agree with it. You know what I mean?
As a Phillies fan, love to see it.
Well, okay.
Kid. Mets fans can just, suck it. Like right there.
I'm taking a very outside perspective because, I mean, the Detroit Tigers even a franchise anymore. Who knows? But
I don't think so.
The point.
I don't think so. Unless they want to draft me.
If the fans are going to boo me for playing baseball and giving you entertainment, then I'm going to boo you back respectfully. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it.
Exactly. If you're not with me at my lows, you're not coming with me at my highs. All right, let's roll into football. Big week in football right now. We got a bye week. We got a nice little off week.
Yep.
And we're rolling. We're rolling right in.
Feels good,
I'm
dude.
So excited.
Best part of the year by far.
I didn't put this on the list. Let's address the Jets and Eagles real quick.
Okay.
31-31 tie in a preseason game. Is that probably the best insight we're going to get among anybody in the league when it comes to watching a preseason game and trying to get a feel for what kind of teams we're seeing?
No. Preseason means absolutely nothing.
See, I agree.
Absolutely nothing.
I agree that when you're looking at quality of play and you're looking at how good a team's going to be, that it doesn't matter. But
yeah, because what was that statistic? It was it was the 2 0-16 teams. I think the Lions and
the
Browns
Lions
maybe,
and the Browns both went 4-0
and 4-0 in preseason. I mean, it means literally nothing.
I mean, you guys
it's guys that are trying to get a job.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, but I just thought the 31-31
the 31-31 thing is pretty funny. Yeah,
happening to those 2 teams is perfect. Like both of those organizations are just on the verge. So it's fun. Dude. It's fun to see.
It is fun to see. But
all right,
who really cares about Jets football?
Exactly. I mean, Zach Wilson, the Mormon, is going to lead them to victory.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What we got?
QB situation in New England. Bill Belichick still has not named a starter.
I think we all know who's going to start under center, but I think Mac will be used a lot. A lot as in almost not really like a Taysom Hill usage, like as much, but like I think.
Well, he has to be athletic to be in a Taysom Hill role.
Right. Well, I'm not saying he's Taysom Hill because that's not even close. Yeah. That's just a bad take. I'm saying like Cam Newton, goal line, short yardage, run heavy, schemes, 2 tight end. And then maybe they throw in Mac Jones and a 3 wide receiver set with James White back there.
Yeah.
I think that can happen. I think that can
happen. He was able to run a high-powered offense.
Yeah.
When he's got some good weapons outside of him. So I think they start with Cam. I wouldn't be surprised to see them do what you just said and take an approach that's more focused on just using both of them.
Yeah.
But
I can see
I think if they were to start Mac, it's a full-blown mistake. If you start Mac and you let him roll for the season, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like you're putting yourself in a position where if he goes out there and fails, you already lost Cam. Like Cam doesn't want to be there anymore because you didn't start him.
It's a very winnable division.
And then you stare the fact in the face that you can go back to Cam because Cam doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
Mac's not playing well. So now you got the fans breathing down your neck, and you have no other quarterback option. So the biggest thing is I think they have to start with Cam and move
Yes.
from there and just see what happens.
Yes.
But it's Belichick.
It's Belichick.
He's gonna keep his hand in his pocket and never tell the media anything until the night before. Because
I think Cam still has it in him, dude. I do.
yeah,
I don't think he's bad.
I think Cam can be good. I
He
think
can be really
Belichick just needs to adjust the system.
Just a
As
bit.
great, as
Jacoby
great a coach he
Myers.
is,
They need to use
as great a
that
coach he
kid.
is.
That dude's a talent.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent route runner.
Yeah. They need to use what they have, and they have some good tools. So it should be exciting to watch New England this year.
Mr. ACL Dobbins.
Yeah.
Rough.
That one hurts.
That's tough.
For those of you who drafted J.K. Dobbins prior to this week's preseason game, good luck.
Tough.
Should be a fun season for you.
Hopefully your league doesn't have waivers. You can just go snag Gus real quick.
Yeah. Either Gus or, probably you're in an
Justice
18
Hill,
league and there's just plenty of people laying around.
True. Yeah. I mean, if you're in a small league, you shouldn't have an issue. But
is it a tough break for the Ravens?
I think so. I definitely think so.
You think so?
I think it hurts. It definitely hurts.
Yeah. I think it hurts.
They wanted to use him a lot this year.
I think it hurts them to an extent, but I don't think it hurts them in the long run. Like I don't think they're gonna lose games because their run game is just nothing.
No, I don't think so either.
They still have RB1 in Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Gus Edwards is gonna be good out of the backfield. He's gonna be okay.
He's solid. You can't.
They have some decent receivers, between Hollywood and Mark Andrews. Like they're still gonna be good. They're still gonna be a good.
They're still gonna compete.
So,
but that division is pretty scary this year.
It is. It's competitive. So losing JK definitely hurts them.
Yeah,
because they're not going to be as high powered in offense. But I still think they're going to be really good, really high powered offense.
Yeah, I agree.
The Denver Broncos decided that Mr. Swagger himself.
I thought it was a no-brainer.
Was done.
I thought Teddy Two Gloves was a no-brainer there.
I was so big on. I was so big on Drew Lock.
I know you were.
I was so excited for Drew Lock. I thought this was the comeback season. This was the one. He played really well in preseason, and he looked really good. And then,
quite frankly, Mike, you were wrong, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, for now.
For now. But Teddy Two Gloves, I like him.
I don't know, man. He's pretty bad.
He's definitely the better quarterback over there in Denver.
I would draft Jerry Jeudy if I were you. If you got the opportunity to take Jerry Jeudy, take him. Because they're going to have 30 targets a game, and it's going to be all to Jerry Jeudy because he's not throwing it to anybody else.
Dude, that backfield's another one you have to avoid in fantasy.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Because they just drafted that rookie, Javonte Williams.
Yeah, that backfield's rough.
Yeah, stay away from that.
That backfield's rough. I'd stay far away.
We got
Minshew Mania is over.
Let's roll. Talking about Mania, dude?
Minshew Mania has come to a halting stop.
Yeah.
And it's sad to see. He was exciting.
Rest in peace.
He was not terrible last year.
No. Not terrible. He
He's
didn't play all the
situation.
games either.
No, yeah. So, and look, I understand Trevor's the guy.
1,000%. You
put all your chips in on Trevor.
Yeah.
But to give up Gardner Minshew, who's a good backup, probably an elite backup quarterback.
Probably one of the best backup quarterbacks.
Arguably the best. Knows the system in and out. For you to turn around and go, we'll take a 5th round, conditional 6th round. That'll work. And why is Philly trading for him?
Well, I don't know who was Philly's backup. It's always good to have a backup.
That's a great question.
What if Jalen sucks?
True.
I hope he doesn't.
Which
he's on
it's a Philly
a
quarterback.
couple of my teams.
So we don't know yet.
Yeah.
I think he's on our team.
He is on our team.
I think he's our backup on our team. So
yes.
Hopefully Jalen Hurts is a god. That's what I'm going to say now. Just because I'm going to speak it into existence.
He was last year, like 3 games.
He was good. He was
real good.
So I think there's potential there.
Yeah.
I think there's potential. Final thing, then we'll move into a mock draft-ish, mock draft-esque situation.
Okay, what we got?
Deshaun Watson. Where's he going?
Jail. Nah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
Moving on to mock draft. I'm just no. Oh man.
I think he's gonna be on the Houston roster this year. And maybe if he's lucky, goes to Miami or Denver or wherever he's been talking about going. But
yeah, I was gonna say, what about?
It's not looking good
Miami?
for the kid.
What about Miami? You think there's no way he goes to Miami?
No, I think there's a way, but it's just conflicting because they've been all in on Tua over there, like all in on Tua. Got rid of Fitz.
It's an upgrade, but why?
Yeah,
like why?
It's an
why
upgrade,
are you? Why are you ditching Tua? Coming off he's going into his second year.
Yeah,
he's got
healthy
a better
for once,
line, and he's finally healthy.
Yeah,
this guy was coming off hip surgery last year.
Yeah,
like, what do you want him to do?
it's just not looking good for the kid. That's all I gotta say.
Carolina is his other potential landing spot.
Is it? That would be.
They've kind of pushed Denver out of the question.
Okay.
So what the reports I've read have said Carolina and Miami. So what do we think about Carolina?
Carolina would benefit more than Miami, in my opinion.
Agreed. I think Carolina would be a better landing spot.
Because I threw Darnold number 32 on my quarterback list, but we'll get into that next week.
I mean, I'm
not a fan of. No, not very good.
And from what I've heard is, the Adam Gase effect is he'll turn around and do what Tannehill did. But I don't see that happening. I don't think it was the same quarterback. Like Sam Darnold was rough.
But okay, we to an extent have to give him the benefit of the doubt because all quarterbacks die over there in New York. So
and Adam Gase.
Adam Gase
and the New York Jets is just you might as well just retire.
Bad competition. Might as well just hang them up.
Yeah,
dude.
hang them up.
Take your signing bonus and walk.
Oh, I just got drafted by Adam Gase and the New York Jets. I'll pass. Pull an Eli.
Pull an Eli. Hey,
trade me.
I'm out.
Trade me. I'm not coming there. Nope, not coming there. Next. Somebody else.
Look what happened in his career.
I'm done. Solid. He got 2 rings. And he got both of them by beating Tom Brady.
That is correct.
That's impressive stuff.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Mock draft.
Let's do it.
We're not going to sit here and give you a full mock draft.
Nobody
wants that. Nobody actually checks it.
No. Because you might as well just do
We're giving you
figure it out.
General positional stuff. When to take a running back. When to start taking quarterbacks.
Yeah.
When do I got to pop that wide receiver?
That sleeper. When do I look for a sleeper?
When am I trying to sneak Kels? When am I looking to,
and
who's that last pick for me real quick after, right before I'm going defense, and kicker. Who am I grabbing? Who's that last guy?
Right.
That, I gotta hold him there and see what happens.
Never know.
So we're gonna jump into it.
I think the underlying thing is tiers at every position. You have to understand the tiers at every position, and that's what will determine when you take someone and when you take that position. So off the rip, running back first round. That's just Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
look, I got some numbers sitting in front of me. And I
Okay.
know we weren't going to talk numbers heavy, but I think when it comes to a mock draft, you can convince people with some numbers.
Okay.
2019, the top 6 running backs are about 30 points above the rest of the entire field. There's a 30-point gap between number 7 and number 6. And then the rest of them, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, little stuff the entire
Little
way.
stuff.
But those first 6 have such a gap that you have to grab them.
Yeah.
You have to grab them because there's such a gap there.
And
There's
that's
such a huge gap.
Yep, that's the thing about tiers. So if you can't get those top 6, top 7, whatever it is, then maybe you move on to taking Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Then you're looking, 2020, same deal, top 3 running backs, 80 points ahead of the field. No CMC, no Saquon, but the top 3 were unreal.
Yeah. Henry, Kamara.
Nick Chubb's was 9 in the league. I'm big on Nick Chubb. If you have the chance to draft Nick Chubb,
you're a
if you have the chance to draft Nick Chubb in that middle section right there, right after those top 6, you got that 7 pick, thinking I go Devontae, or I could maybe it's time to sneak Pat, maybe it's time to take Kels. No, go ahead, take the 7th best running back in the league with Chubb.
That's where I tend to disagree a little bit.
I don't know.
Chubb's scary. If
I don't think Chubb's scary.
If you're in a standard league,
Chubb played 12 games last year and finished RB9 in a 2-man committee. Kareem Hunt was 0.2 points behind him, according to Yahoo Sports.
If you're in a standard league, sure. If you're in a PPR league, I'm fading him to the 2nd round.
Which isn't a bad take by any means.
But, yeah.
Also big on Cook. I like Cook too. I love Cook too.
Dalvin Cook,
that second pick, take Cook. He was
absolutely
played 14 games. He was the 3rd running back last year behind Kamara and Henry.
Yep.
And
take Dalvin.
Again, he's 14. And now you're playing an extra one. I'm taking those guys.
PPR monster too.
Wide receiver is probably our next tier. But it's the closest position. It's kind of tough, in all honesty.
That's the thing about wide receivers, man. They're all real close.
In 2019, we got 100 points between 2 and 42. And I didn't get any other stats to compare that to. So it kind of just sits out there, floats out there.
I like it. But yeah, I would say that first tier of receivers is like Adams, Hill, Diggs.
Adams, Hill, Diggs. I'm also high on AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown can sneak into there.
14 games played last year.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 10.
Unreal.
Huge. I think he's huge.
It's tough though.
Julio Jones coming in makes it a little tougher.
Yeah.
When it comes to fantasy. But
if he ever plays.
Yeah. That's another thing. And I think they're going to share touches so well that you're really bringing him in and taking that double coverage off. You can't double cover one of them.
Correct.
You have to just play both. You have to play both of them straight up.
And that's why you can still feel comfortable taking AJ Brown.
But
end of the first round.
Totally still feel comfortable taking AJ Brown. I would fade him in the 2nd, but I'm still big on him. That's
14 team leagues might snag him in that 13-1, 14.
If you're playing in a 14-team league, I want you to click the X in the top right.
It is tough.
14 teams is stupid.
It's not stupid if you lower your roster positions, 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 receiver.
That's true. I mean, you got to
make it
the right
work.
way.
But that's
work. But what's the fun?
Yeah.
Does I get my one guy for each position? I don't see a lot of fun in that.
I don't either.
I think that
I agree with you.
10. I think 10 is the sweet spot, but I also understand 12. Totally understand 12. 12 comes with a little bit more strategy.
I like 10 and 12.
Yeah. I like 10, and I like a 10-2 quarterback system, which is what we have for the league you're commission of.
Correct. I like the 2 quarterback thing. There's a lot of strategy there too.
Yeah. You really have to play it safe. You have to play differently there.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks. I'm also big on Justin Jefferson before we go. Justin Jefferson.
Cool.
I think he's going to break out this year.
Great take. I think so too.
Yeah.
You think he'll do better than Thielen, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I hate to say because I drafted Thielen, but I drafted Jefferson in our 8-team league.
I mean, I agree with you. I think Jefferson will produce a little bit more, not much. I'm talking maybe like a 30-point swing.
Yeah. Same thing with Jerry Jeudy. I think your two sophomore seasons are going to be breakout.
I like it.
QBs. This one, in my opinion, is simple.
All depends on your league.
Yeah. So big on what your league look like.
Yeah.
If you're looking at 8 to 10 with a one quarterback, wait. Don't touch a quarterback until you feel quarterback's your best option.
Yeah.
6.
It's
minimum.
Yeah, it's gotta
6,
be
7, maybe 8.
You're not taking the Mahomes, Josh Allen, Rodgers, Kyler Murray, then you need to be waiting till at least the 6th, 7th round. If you want to take a gamble on those guys in the 3rd, 4th round, I have no issue with that. Yeah. Actually,
I got Mahomes, Herbert, and this is not in order.
Okay, it's about to say
Mahomes.
Whoa.
Well, I'll put it in order. Mahomes, Allen, Dak, maybe Rodgers, and maybe Justin Herbert.
No Kyler.
I think Kyler. I'm sorry. Yes.
I feel like he's got to be there.
Yeah, he's got to be there.
Okay.
He's there ahead of Rodgers probably.
Might be.
Like if I'm bumping Herbert and putting Rodgers on that fence.
Dude. Rodgers has Randall Cobb back in the system.
He does.
You know how good they. Yeah.
As a Bears fan, and I understand you as a Lions fan, we are terrified right now.
Yeah,
terrified.
It's not gonna go over there.
It's not gonna go well. I wrote Drew Lock unreal, so I'm not having a good time with Drew Lock out there.
Drew Lock.
I hate it.
You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Allen broke out in 2020. Gonna do it again. He's gonna keep going. He's unreal.
That offense is high powered.
Herbert was unreal. He's gonna keep going.
He's gonna be another beast.
100 points between 1 and 11. So a little bit bigger gap than the wide receivers. 2020, 100 points between 1 and 13 compared to 100 points between 2 and 42. Sorry, for the wide receivers.
Whoa.
So,
yeah.
Now you understand what we're talking about.
Now, when do you
that position close?
When do you take tight end?
Assuming I take Travis Kelce I take Travis Kelce in the end of the 1st round.
That's hard.
I don't touch tight end otherwise.
It's tough. I can never take Kelce in the 1st round. I just can't.
We'll get there. Top 5 in 2019 were about 20 points above the rest. Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Darren Waller, Mark Andrews, Zach Ertz. That's 2019. Okay. 2020, top 2 were 75 points above the rest. Can you name them?
Kelce and Darren Waller.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Andrews snuck his way back into the top 10, and George Kittle was
up
hurt.
There. Hawkinson, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think Hawkinson was 4.
Pro Bowler.
Yeah, really good ball club, really good ball player. So
yeah, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't take Kelce 1st round. I just feel like there's more value out there.
In all honesty, I think there's a ton of value with Travis Kelce.
PPR, he's a 2nd round beast.
Like we're talking, he's one of the high end receivers in general.
Yeah.
When you're looking at points, when you're looking at a breakdown of points, he's one of the top receivers. He's like number 4 if you just threw him in with receivers.
Yeah.
He's
kind of silly.
He catches almost double-digit touchdowns every year.
Yeah.
He's reeling in high end. He's approaching 100 receptions every year. He's pulling in crazy yards. Like, you just can't miss him. You can't miss him. So my biggest thing is
Now,
one of those five. If you're taking Kels, probably fade him in the second. Fade him in the second or the third round.
well, yeah.
But if you're going to take one of the other four, five, fifth round, I would probably try to go running back, and create a good powerhouse of running backs. Then you're going receiver, and then you're going tight end. Unless you have the opportunity to get a really good second wide receiver.
Because most leagues nowadays have the flex position. And dudes, I know in my draft 2 nights ago, I went running back.
Really?
Which
I think is totally a great approach.
Yeah.
If you have that opportunity, do it.
I came away with
if you're staring
Zeke and Najee Harris.
Is this an 8-team league?
No. This is actually, I believe this is our 10-team league that I commissioned.
Did you really do that?
Yes. I have Zeke, Eckler, and Najee Harris. I went running back. How
did I miss it?
And I don't think that's a bad play.
No, I don't think so.
Are my receivers great? No. But it got trade value now.
True.
So it all depends on what's out there, who everyone else drafts in your league.
Yeah.
2 quarterbacks, dude, PPR.
We could have sat here and brought you a full mock draft. We could have done it. Would have taken us an hour, tops. But the cool thing is, what happens when the guy takes Pat Mahomes 1-1?
Exactly. That's when.
And now your whole draft is just in shambles, because now you got a chance to take CMC with the 2 pick, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm lost. You take him, and then you're like, now the rest of my strategy is weird, because you don't know how the rest of the league is going to react.
Yeah. Once you see that first quarterback go.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're going to have stupid people in these leagues.
You are.
So it's tough to sit here and go, all of these guys know exactly what they're doing. So this is exactly how the draft's going to go. No, people take chances. People take risks. People want to do different things. So, we can just give you a little bit of advice. And, once we get into the season, we'll be able to, start them, sit them, trade them, pick them up.
Big thing with me.
Stuff. We're going to be big on that.
I don't like to look at the numbers as far as like production. I'm a big guy at looking at targets and carries. That's why I was a big Derrick Henry guy, because I know he's going to get 20, 25 touches a game.
They just keep feeding him.
Even if he gets 60 yards in 2 games in a row, I still feel comfortable starting him because he's getting that usage.
The floor gets so much higher when you're getting so many touches.
Right.
Like in PPR leagues, it only gets better because those guys are getting receptions. So
I'd rather have like
those targets and stuff are helping.
Like a Corey Davis who's going to get 6, 7, 8 targets a game, rather than Mecole Hardman who's going to get 1 to 2, but he might have 100 yards and a touchdown. You know what I mean?
Like he might get that bomb from Pat.
Right. I don't like having
Corey
those
Davis
guys on my team.
50 yards but 10 touches.
Yeah.
That's 15 targets, and it's like
that's the guys I look for.
Yeah.
To be on my team.
I agree. I think, I'm with you there. I think that's going to be the best way to do it.
Because it's just taking a risk otherwise, in my opinion. Yeah. If just get Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill and all these guys who just catch false game, and maybe it's 150 yards, maybe it's 20.
I think you just alluded to probably your first pick for sleeper, but let's hear some of your top sleepers.
You can pretty much snag Corey Davis in like the 12th round in pretty much every league, and you have to draft him, kind of deal. Like he has like top 20 wide receiver potential, in my opinion. Potential. Mm-hmm. Will he do it? Maybe not, but he has top 20 potential. Who was another sleeper? Let's see. Jacoby Myers. You can also get him
big.
last round.
So I got that on my list.
Jacoby Myers, I see him having a very good year this year. I think N'Keal Harry's out. I think, don't quote me. And I just think he's the man over there in New England this year.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I'll
Off
give
the
you
top
one.
of my head.
I'll give you one.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
And I picked him in 2 of the leagues.
Okay.
Two of the three teams I have. Michael Pittman Jr.
Really?
Over out there in Indy.
In Indy,
with
yeah.
good old Carson Wentz.
Who
the thing
is not going to start,
right?
Not
going to start. No.
Okay.
I think the first couple weeks are going to somebody who is out there.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because Tyrod's in Houston.
No, yeah, it's not Tyrod.
Wow.
How do we not know this? This is kind of
because we're casuals.
We are casuals. Let's see, Colts depth chart.
Give me the Colts backup real quick.
All right, so what we got rolling here? We got Jacob Eason.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
I think when Wentz is healthy, Michael Pittman's gonna be great. Rookie receiver. Been reading up on him just because it was a last round pick tonight. Yeah. It was a late round pick the other night in our league. So I just kind of took a shot, and I like him. I've been reading up on him now. He looks really good. He's impressed in training camp. He's looking to be the wide receiver 1 out there, and kind of take some targets from Ty, just because Ty's getting up there in age. So
yeah, they got Ty,
new.
Zach Pascal,
Pittman's the guy.
Pittman, yeah.
I think Pittman's gonna be the guy.
I like
not a good wide receiver 2 over there.
Good take.
Other than that, I really don't have any crazy sleepers. People to stay away from, for sure. My other sleeper, James Conner.
Okay.
I think he's gonna. I think
in Arizona, right?
I think he overtakes Chase Edmonds. That's an RB1 for sure. People to stay away from in your draft. Oh, dude, we're missing the best one. Trey Lance.
Ooh,
Trey Lance is going to survive to late in your league. He's going to survive late. He might not even get drafted. Yeah. If it weren't for us, he doesn't get drafted the other night.
True.
Because the other night, both of us were targeting him. We both said, I'm thinking about taking him. And then Carson ended up taking him. And then in a league we share, the team we share, we took him.
Yeah.
Late.
I mean, it's still a good offense over there.
Exactly.
Just need to get Jimmy G out of there.
Great receivers. High on Ayuk, high on Debo.
Yep.
Great O-line. Good running back core. There's tons of weapons around him. Yes. And there's tons of stuff to help him.
Very good run offense over there.
But I think Jimmy G sucks. So
yeah, he doesn't really get the job done.
No,
not like Trey Lance could, in my opinion.
What's your guess? And while you're at it, I'm going to Google their bye week.
I'm going, Google the bye week. But if they have a very late bye week, I'm going like 4 weeks.
So week 6.
Week 6, yeah.
It's going to be the bye week.
I changed my opinion. Week 7.
Yeah.
I think Trey Lance comes in week 7. Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Week 7. Yeah, it's if Jimmy G survives.
If he's playing well, do you keep him in there, or do you just, as a 49ers fan, like what do you want? You know what I mean? If Jimmy G's producing and he's winning you football games,
question.
If you're 4-2 at coming into the bye week, do you really want Trey to pop in there?
Yeah.
I still want Trey.
I like it.
I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start talking about it real quick.
Okay.
We've been referencing our teams all night.
Yep.
Let's cap it off real quick. Let's give the folks a cap. My league, or the team that we share. We'll start with them.
Okay. The team we co-manage. Got it.
Let me go ahead and share the team. Share my screen real quick.
All right. Beautiful.
Okay. So let's run them through it real quick. We had the 8 pick in a 10-team league.
Yes.
No, we had the 10 in a 12.
We had this is a 12-team league?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we had the
12.
like third to last pick.
We had the 10. We had the 10.
Yeah.
So we took Eckler and Chubb right
Yep.
there at the turn. Eckler and Chubb. Huge, huge two-headed monster. You know, Chubb's going to keep getting his carries. He's going to keep getting six game. And he's going to keep getting tons of carries. That offense loves to go with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And then Eckler is going to be the breakout.
He's just
PPR guy. He's going to be huge this year, I think.
Don't have to go into Eckler. He's going to be a beast. And then
Dak, huge. Ayuk, Hawkinson, or Ayuk, Keenan Allen, huge wide receiver combo. I think Ayuk's going to break out.
Yeah.
Either Jimmy G's going to produce, or they're going to step up, and Trey Lance is going to be really good.
Yeah.
We ended up going Hawkinson at tight end. We talked about it. Grab one of those 5.
Yeah.
Huge.
Might as well just fade a tight end for a long time.
Yep. AB at the flex. Love it. Love the pick.
I like him too, man. Really well. I really do. And really well. If not, like we just talked about earlier, James Conner, if he takes over that starting role, plugging him right in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if James Conner takes over, I love that pick. I like Waddle too. I think he'll end up being a wide receiver 1 over there, whether it's by the midseason of this year or next year. He
has that breakout potential.
Just a backup tight end. Trey Lance as the backup quarterback, we think he's going to get in there. Worst case, we'll fade and grab somebody. Or no, we have Hurts. I don't know what I'm talking about. Lance is going to be really there for trade value at the end of it. That's really the goal here.
Yes, that was the goal.
Crowder, just to fill a slot, extra guy.
Crowder's just, if we get screwed by weeks, plug him in. He'll get you 5 points.
And the Packers defense is going to save us from week 1.
From
despair.
Week 1, yeah.
We drafted the Browns defense, and the Browns defense is good.
It's a very good defense.
Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney on both ends. That's terrifying. But it's not terrifying when you're playing in Kansas City.
No, it doesn't matter.
So, thankfully, the Packers play New Orleans, and Jameis Winston probably got LASIK, but has since figured out how to get rid of it. So he'll probably throw 4 picks.
I think Jameis will be all right there.
Yeah, it's tough.
But definitely going to play the Packers team week 1.
Young Waco, just one of the best kickers in the league.
He doesn't miss. Okay.
Let's jump into another one. So the next one we're going to talk about is my team in, let me find it, in Carson's league.
Yes.
Let's get the ad off the screen. And here we go. So this is a 10-team, 2-quarterback league where we have, 10-team, 2-quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, tight end flex, kicker, defense.
A lot of positions.
A lot of positions to cover. So, although it's a 10-team league and there's a lot more options, you feel like, you're also limited because there's so much going on, which is awesome. I think it makes it more fun, makes it more competitive, and the games go, 150 points.
Okay, Mike, I like your team a lot. Wow,
dude, I'm feeling it.
Wow.
Let's start off with my favorite picks. Okay, I was able to sneak Kyler late, like 5th round, I think, which is awesome in this league. Being able to sneak quarterback kind of late in this league is something I've learned is awesome. I was able to get Dak last year, but it didn't work out because of the injury. But sneaking him is fun. I got Fitzpatrick late.
Well, you have a Fitzpatrick McLaurin stack, which if you're gonna have Fitzpatrick starting, you might as well have that stack. So I like it.
And it looks like they're thinking Heineke.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they got it projected that way, but
I'll look into that.
I don't know about
but
all that.
Cool thing is, Big Ben's sitting right there on the bench.
Yeah, cool. Plug and
He's
play.
gonna be huge. I think he's gonna be huge this year. I think he's gonna cap off a great career.
Yeah.
With this year, and is he playing another one?
No,
this is it.
No, Dwayne Haskins show next year.
Yikes! So if I can't give gambling advice, so Carson, go ahead and let the people know who they should pick to not win the Super Bowl next year.
Well, don't pick the Lions.
Never pick the Lions. Never pick the Lions. Speaking of Lions, I really like my DeAndre Swift pick.
I do too.
I think he's gonna be a great PPR back. I think this projection is low. I think Yahoo is kind of wrong on that one.
Yeah. We finally got Peterson out of there.
My receiver core is unreal.
They were trying to.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm highlighting that.
Offense. Well, yeah, because you
Scary
got
Terry,
Julio,
and Thielen. Yeah, I snagged Julio because everybody thinks he's not gonna play. I think he will. Yahoo does not think so. But come on. Adam
Thielen,
healthy,
Julio Jones, on the field.
Scary Terry, can't miss it.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb, DeAndre Swift, huge thing. And then look at this. Travis Kelce is just unreal. Yeah. I went with Deontay Johnson.
Deontay drops
in my flex. Deontay does drop him.
As a Steelers fan, you gotta hate him, but he gets you fantasy points.
I got Hollywood. I got James Conner. I don't know what this projection is because that scares me. Yahoo's tripping right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I got Noah Fant. I'll put him in the flex any day of the week. Noah Fant is good.
He gets the job done. He's in that Michael Pittman tier.
Michael Pittman's gonna be good. So these guys are gonna slide in and out of this flex. I'm gonna keep streamlining this flex position. Mason Crosby, goated. I mean, what do you want to say? And I'm huge on Washington's defense. I drafted Washington's defense in the other league. You'll see too.
Oh, dude, they're phenomenal defenses here.
Huge on Washington defense. So I've had my time to shine. Go ahead. Let's see your League of All Leagues team.
League of All Leagues team, dude. Here it is. Quarterbacks they're not the best, but obviously Tannehill and that Tennessee offense has a ton of blow-up potential. I love Tannehill there. Jalen Hurts, come on, dude. He performed last year. A lot of people are saying he's going to have a sophomore slump, but
oh my God, Carson, we were staring at the fantasy points. It's from last year's total.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, hey, that makes me feel better.
Unreal. Okay.
Because I'm sitting here staring at,
I thought those were projections.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Because I'm sitting here staring at Jalen Hurts going, there's no way. What do they think? Minshew is going to step up? No.
Why to do that?
So
let's go projected stats. What happens?
Yeah. Give me projected stats.
Oh, that's week by week.
That's week by week. Go to season. No. Projected stats, season total.
Cool.
There you go. Sweet. That looks about right.
That's
a good squad.
Okay. Yeah. Tannehill and Hurts, can't complain.
Antonio Brown is your wide receiver 3.
He is. And Yahoo didn't like that I picked him that early. They said I could have faded him a few rounds, which I could have, I think. But I'm big on him this year. I think based on the stats of the back end of the season last year, that he will be the most targeted receiver over there in Tampa Bay. That's my belief. But who cares about the receivers when you got Zeke, Eckler, and Najee Harris? I mean, come on, dude.
I think you're riding Najee Harris high right now. I think it's going to cost you.
Respectfully so, though. Who else?
Did you know that? Did you ever look at? Do you ever look at buys?
Well, relax, dude.
Week 7's chalk.
That's why they gave me a bad draft grade because of the bye week thing. Which, dude, I'll just chalk up week 7 as an L. Who cares, dude? It's 1 week.
You know what team wins the league? One that goes 16-1 all day.
All day.
Even though you're losing twice to me. So.
Okay, dude. Let's relax there. Let's relax there.
We just looked at my team.
Well, I got Hawk. I got Hawk in all 4 of my leagues this year because
I got
he's that guy.
I got Kels.
Dude, you got Kels.
Dude, quit riding the Detroit train.
Kelsey.
Okay.
Relax.
It's
Kelsey. I think it's Kelsey.
Kels. Nope. He said it was Kels.
He said it was Kels?
Yeah, he said it was Kels.
All right, Kelsey. Anyway.
Watch your mouth.
But yeah, I mean, that trio right there, Zeke, Eckler, and Najee, those are 3 RB1s in fantasy.
One can only pray to play you week 7.
I wonder who does. It'd be kind of funny.
Check it.
I'll still end up winning.
Check it.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, let's go bingo.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, God, this is going to take forever.
I'm going to say this out loud that I'm going to edit it out, but I'm not going to. So we're going to sit here and wait.
Week 7.
Oh, Nathan, you got to be kidding me.
Your little brother.
Oh, man.
Rough. Yeah.
Just so we're all on the same page, he did not get to take Kyler Murray because I took Kyler Murray. And
correct.
He decided to text me for 2 straight days saying, give me Kyler Murray. So.
Yeah, he might need to change his name there, but.
Tough. Yeah, he's going to have to change it because he doesn't have Kyler. He's going to have Lamar is going to have to carry him while Lamar runs for points.
Well, week 7, yeah. Who cares? Whatever. I don't even know if I'll be able to fill bench players into that many bye weeks.
No.
No. Just gonna chalk it up as no. Which you know
it's
what
rough.
you may think like, oh my god.
And I have to play week 6.
Look at bye weeks.
I'm not feeling good about it.
But dude, in reality,
did that make a noise?
It's 1 week.
Me hitting the mic.
No.
Okay, cool.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's my team. I don't love it, but I've come in second place the past 2 years in a row. So I feel like I'm got to be doing something right.
I think everybody's seen what we do, in these serious leagues. Me and you together drafting a team, gross. We're winning that league by a mile.
That's a cakewalk.
The number one overall pick was, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. That's how you know it's a wash.
Go ahead and cash it in. Christian McCaffrey slid to 3.
He did slide to 3. How does that happen?
I don't know. Anyway, he's going to score 100 more points than everybody else.
How about this other league?
Yeah. Let's see it. So this was made probably a week ago with what? Me, you, my little brother, our best friend, and then all 4 of our dads.
Correct.
Well,
yeah.
All 3 of our dads, and then who's the 4th? Jacob.
Yeah.
Our best friend's younger brother. So
yeah, so it's a little fun league. It's a little 8-team league. 8 teams is kind of just, you know what I mean?
It's fun. Yeah. And if you want, go ahead. You start us off.
Okay.
Show us what you did. In the 5 pick?
I had the 2 pick.
Oh.
Yeah. So off the bat.
I got stuck with the 7. So
off the bat went Dalvin Cook. No brainer.
Good
now,
move.
Here's what I did. So I'm second pick. I had that turn pick. So I get 2 and 3, like pretty much back to back. So I actually went Mahomes, Diggs.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Did you take a quarterback in the 2nd round? Technically.
It might have been Diggs, Mahomes, but I think I just went Mahomes.
Either
Diggs.
way. Either way. End of the 2nd, early 3rd. Not a bad spot to be taking Pat.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
It is.
I think him himself is on a different level than even Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. But
so quick hitters with this league, who are you most excited about to have on your team?
Honestly,
besides Joe Mixon, of course.
No, that's who I was going to say.
Really?
Yes, because he fell to me in the 7th round. And I'm like,
because nobody wants Joe Mixon.
If he manages to stay healthy with a healthy Joe Burrow now, he could be that guy like he was 2-3 years ago. He could be that guy.
Very true.
And if he's not, whoop-de-doo. Got a little D Swift there.
Yeah.
Got Darrell Henderson. I mean, that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
CD, I probably won't play him. I don't know why he's in there. I'll probably play Swift over CD week 1, but got the Steelers D. Great defense over there.
Yeah.
Hawkinson, like I said. I mean, dude, I got Diggs and Brown. It's an 8-team league. Every team's gonna look stacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some
So
more
yeah,
than others. Some more than others.
some more than others, but I'm
So,
liking it. I'm
like I
projected
was
the
saying,
highest in the league, so
you know,
I like to see
you're
that.
projected the highest in the league.
I
You
am.
are. You are. You are. But
Feels good.
who's projected number 2 in the league?
Ooh, it might be Michael Foltz Jr.
That would be me, in
Okay.
fact. So you go ahead, stop sharing, and
All
I'm gonna
right.
move over and take your screen.
Okay, go for it.
Let me find it real quick. Team Foltz Jr. because I haven't felt like taking up a name.
Yeah, it's got to change. 3 Foltz players in the league. It's got to change.
It does. It does. I mean, let's talk about it real quick. Started with Eckler. Turned around, took Justin Jefferson. Flipped back, took James Robinson. No, took Travis Kelce in the 3rd round. Then took James Robinson, who's going to be a star.
Yeah, he should be gross again.
Flip back around, take
ETN.
Ayuk. Keep going. I'll take Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Move on. Miles Sanders. You know, feel good about him. Then we start picking up backups. I ran into a problem here. I ran into the same problem as you. Justin Herbert was still available after I had already gotten a backup receiver, backup running back, backup. That was it. I picked these 2 guys. Picked Mike Davis and T. Higgins. And I went, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab that backup quarterback because Justin Herbert's available. And if I can sneak Justin Herbert and Josh Allen on the same team, I'm going to be unreal.
Yeah, some trade equity there.
They have the same bye week. So
yeah, so you probably
that should be fun. So it's going to be a trade.
him.
It's going to be a trade equity.
Yeah.
We'll find out who wants him. Obviously not this guy because he has Pat. But I got Tannehill. And so let me cover, just like I said, the guys I'm most excited about. Josh Allen, first of all. I mean, I am so high on Josh Allen this year. He's going to be so good this year.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Justin Jefferson. I already said that earlier when we were talking about it. I'm excited about Ayuk too. You know, these are both second-year receivers that I think are going to have breakout years this year. They were really good last year. Jefferson over Ayuk all day. But these 2 together are going to be unreal. I think they're going to break out at the same time and be so good.
I dislike your flex right now.
I agree with that take.
Because I was huge on him last year, and he was a disappointment.
Well, last year
now
Philly
I'm
sucked.
the opposite.
Last year Philly was rough.
I think Philly's going to be rough again.
I didn't disagree.
Real.
I disagree.
I think
but the cool thing is 50, I can slide Mike best. Davis in there, and maybe because he's playing against Philadelphia. And when was the last time Philadelphia had a good defense?
They had
4 years ago.
Pretty decent secondary this year.
They have a good secondary, but I have a running back. So
you do have a running back.
Yeah, that doesn't matter for me. Took Washington's D. I love them. I told you guys I'm high on them. Huge. Michael Pittman back on this one. Back on this squad again.
Back on the squad, yeah.
And my most exciting pick was that I snuck William Fuller in the last pick because people see suspended and run and hide. He is suspended the first game of the year.
That's it?
So fade him and wait. But if he's there when you're looking for your backups, snag him. He's going to be so good in Miami. Tua's coming back. Tua's going to be good this year. Tua's a good middle-of-the-pack quarterback who's going to throw the ball well, and Will Fuller's going to be his main target come week 2. Go ahead and tell you that right now.
So that's a hot take, but I can see it happening.
Because Devontae
Will
Parker
Fuller was good.
Hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Houston.
Jalen Waddle's a rookie, but Will Fuller was unreal last year.
Yeah.
Was he sauced up? Yeah. He was still really
good.
He
was good. He was
the effects of the sauce don't go away. Okay?
The effects of the sauce quoted.
Can't get strong. You know, the roids don't get better. They just stay the same. You know? It's not like you stop working out. So.
Dude, wasn't it a misunderstanding too?
Yeah, it was the same thing as 90% of the people who get PED suspensions, which is I got a shot and it turns out it was a banned substance.
Yeah, exactly. That sucks.